India is facing the largest ever outbreak of GBS, Guillain-Barre syndrome. This rare paralysis syndrome is spiking this year. So, what's the real story? Let's hear it from an expert. Ma'am, what is Guillain-Barre syndrome (GBS) and what are its primary symptoms?
Guillain-Barre syndrome is an autoimmune disorder of the affecting the peripheral nerves. So it is autoimmune mechanism is happening. So immune system is unable to recognize self and unself and non-self, and it is always followed by a viral infection, seen either respiratory infection or gastrointestinal infection. So initially it is starting as tingling sensation in the feet. It is progressing from feet to above. So it is starting as tingling sensation in the feet, followed by muscle weakness, and then loss of strength. Paralysis is happening. So that is how it is. And loss of reflexes will happen. So these are the main features. So all of a sudden paralysis is happening. That is the main concern. It can cause respiratory muscle weakness and paralysis also, and death also if not attended on time.
Okay, ma'am. Is there any identified cause or trigger for the outbreak, such as a viral or bacterial infection?
We cannot consider viral or bacterial infection as the cause of the disease, but generally it is followed by a disease. What is happening is an abnormal immune activity. So why abnormal immune activity is happening all of a sudden followed by a viral infection is the question. That reveals that there is an abnormal, there is a mishandling of immune system, right? If immune system is handled properly, then such a kind of abnormal activity is not intended to happen. So it can be by genetic reason, it can be by anything, any sort of intervention which makes the immune system abnormal. Like we know nowadays there is a spike of so many cases of GB syndrome is reported, which could be post-COVID vaccination. There are direct evidences connecting COVID vaccination and this GB syndrome. The thing is that innate immune system is getting compromised. There can be abnormal interferon signaling in innate immune response. It is getting abnormal. So immune disruption, dysregulation of immune system is happening, which can cause an autoimmune result. So what is the solution is handling immune system properly at times of all infections. So we cannot consider it as direct cause. The direct cause is anything which adversely impacts the immune system.
What steps can individuals take to reduce their risk of contracting GBS?
The main thing is that we have to properly handle the immune system. So in GBS, actually, why this COVID vaccine, nobody can undo the effects of COVID vaccine. Not only COVID vaccine, anything which is viruddha to body tissues, viruddha to immune system. In our science, it is mentioned, dhadu pratiniga bhudani dravyani deha dhadubir virodham abhadyande. Kainijit paraspura guna viruddhat, kainijit samyogad samskarat avarani, matra kaladivishya avarani, swabhavad avarani. I think this swabhava, nature of certain foods and adjuvant like chemicals, drugs, antibiotics, the way of handling of immune system, even by paracetamol, it can cause sustained immune dysfunction within the cells. So that is why in Ayurveda it is clearly mentioned all the infections and inflammatory diseases are to be managed properly, because mismanagement can cause dysregulation in immune system. That is called Bala Vyabat. Ojo Vyabat can be resulted in, which is the cause of GBS also. So there are 3 stages for GBS. In the first stage, it is immediately causing CIDP. CIDP or AIDP in GBS, acute inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy. So demyelination, destruction of myelin sheath is happening, or destruction of axon is happening by inflammation. So if we are getting in SBEBA, in that acute stage, if the patient is conscious, patient can breathe, respiratory muscles are not affected, we can immediately apply the stage 1, the protocols of inflammation. in this condition and we can save the patient. In such a condition, recovery will be very fast. If we are handling immune system in acute phase, patient will be recovering very fast. Otherwise, as per their assessment, it will go to the next phase, plateau phase, where some kind of adjustment is done. Patient is able to live perhaps, but paralysis is also in progress. So they are giving immune suppressants. Our method is not immune suppression. We are doing immune regulation, right? And rectifying the abnormality of immune system and thereby reversing the inflammation. So SBB has got a big scope in handling GIB, especially GB syndrome in the first phase. Then it will not go to second phase and recovery will be very fast.
So that's how we handle this in SBBA.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.